Hey, what's going on, everybody? David here, back again with another video. And today we have ourselves a little bit of a haul video. A couple days ago, I was in Dallas, Texas. I don't normally travel to Dallas. In all the years that I've lived in Texas, I've maybe been to Dallas just like a handful of times. And it's like I'm just driving through, kind of deal. No offense to anybody that's from Dallas. I don't go there. And we had to go there because my son had a school function, and I was like, okay, we have some time to kill. What can we do in Dallas? So I started googling, like used movies, used Blu-rays, and a place came up called the Movie Trading Company. Yeah, so I'd never heard of that in my life, and immediately, right when I walked in the door, I was like, whoa. I was like, hold up, there's a lot to take in here. I like stood still for a good while, just kind of looking at everything and taking everything in. Um, and yeah, they have it all. Like, really have it all. I mean, they have VHS, they have Blu-ray, they have DVDs, they have all sorts of stuff. It was just like, wow. I was a kid in a candy store, to be honest. And I was there for a good while. um, but they had some really really cool stuff. They had some HD DVD stuff, which I don't normally see, like a section in itself for HD DVDs. And then they had some really cool VHS stuff that I don't normally see very often either. Some stuff that kind of took me back to my childhood. They had these Star Trek VHS tape that I remember seeing commercials for, and they were part of like the CBS video library. And they had like I think two episodes per tape, which is kind of nuts when you think about it. But it was so cool, and I remember always wanting them when I was a kid, to display them like that. But yeah, man, they had a lot of really great stuff. And it went on and on and on. I just kept scouring everything from 3D Blu-rays to some. I was trying to see if I could find some obscure DVDs that I don't normally see, but they had everything, man. Like, it was just I was really taken aback by it all. They even had some really cool vinyls there. Um, again, stuff that you don't really see every day. They had action figures, they had comics, video games, they had it all. And again, I've never heard of this place in my life, but I managed to pick up a couple of things. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I got. All right, so yeah, as you can see from the clips, I mean, it was a crazy, crazy spot. Uh, yeah, it was something else. Uh, Now I have more of a reason to go back to Dallas at some point soon, because they had a lot of stuff. I think I barely touched, like, the tip of the iceberg. There, it was just so overwhelming of stuff, and I think people were looking at me a little weird because I kept kind of like, looking around in awe, and like, oh my god, like, what is this? Oh, this is super cool. Oh, what? Oh, check this out. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I managed to pick up a good amount of stuff. This was a pretty awesome haul. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I picked up. I managed to pick up some stuff to add to my Laserdisc collection, which, again, like I said, they had almost every format there. The only thing that I probably didn't see was like Betamax. Yeah, it was pretty insane. So I got some Laserdiscs to add to my collection. Right here, first one, the Brady Bunch movie. Which, I mean, this is just pretty cool. I just got it just out of nostalgia purposes. Hysterical movie. Uh, one of the best ones out there. I think it's so cool what they did with this movie, and they should. I feel like they should do another one of these in some way, shape, or form. I know the cast is kind of already aged out of it, but yeah, they should think about bringing back the Brady Bunch. Um, and then I saw this one. I had to get this one. I'm a huge fan of this character, and this is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. One of my favorites. And so again, so cool that I managed to find some Disney laser discs, and yeah, and Winnie the Pooh being one of them, which is really cool. This is a special commemorative edition of the original feature-length movie. Right there. Very, very cool. And again, $5. Got it for $5. Got some Star Trek here. Star Trek, 6? The Undiscovered Country? Which is, this one was one of my favorites. It's a widescreen edition. $5. Pretty cool. There goes the back there. Yeah, and some of these, I felt like when I took them up to the register, I don't think they realized that they had Laserdisc there. Because I was looking at their faces, and they looked like, oh wow, kind of thing. Here's some episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation, which is fantastic. 2 episodes here. It says a Hide and Q and Too Short a Season. Episodes 11 and 12. Very, very cool. You don't see this very often. Just single episodes, an episode or two out there, especially on Laserdisc. I've never really seen this before in my life, so that was pretty neat. And then Star Trek 5 right here, The Final Frontier. $5. I couldn't pass these up. These to me, these were a steal. Like, in all honesty, these are so cool. And and for the most part, they all looked like they were in almost immaculate condition, which is pretty neat. And I figured, I was like, well, you know what, if maybe 1 or 2 are like kind of scratched or something like that, it's not a big deal. These are just cool, just in general, just to have, even as a display piece or anything like that. Mrs. Doubtfire, $10, which is pretty cool. Awesome Robin Williams movie. And then this one was pretty surprising that I found. The Return of Jafar. Right here, $10. Again, another childhood Disney favorite. And then this one, I just picked this one up not that long ago. Criterion, Menace to Society. Great movie. And then this one was a surprise to me. I have not, this movie hadn't even been in my brain or in my radar since I was a kid, since I was younger anyway. And I hadn't seen this one in a very long time. The Inkwell, which is an awesome coming of age movie, which is really cool. And I had to pick this one up, especially for $3. I was like, yo, like, this is like a no-brainer. But yeah, fantastic. If you have not seen The Inkwell, definitely do so. Fantastic watch. There goes the back there. Really good. And then FX, which is an amazing movie. I love this movie quite a bit. Not a lot of people, give this movie a lot of credit. I know just not that long ago, recently, Arrow announced a release of FX. So I'm definitely going to be picking that one up. FX and FX2. But really fantastic movie for $3. And then another movie that I have not seen in a very long time, Jason's Lyric. Really great movie as well. $3. And then this one includes a special uncut, uncensored version, which is just like a director's cut, I guess. But fantastic. Very cool. And then, of course, to round out the Laserdisc. Come on, man. Braveheart. Right there. Braveheart. Had to pick this one up. We all know how phenomenal this movie is. Had to add this one to the collection. Right there. For $5. So, very cool. Very surprised, again, how many Laserdiscs I picked up over there. Just in that trip there. Yeah, I had to be going back and forth to the front counter, putting these down while I was looking. I also picked up a couple of other things while I was there. As you probably saw in the clips there, I did state that they had some HD DVDs, which I don't really see very often. I don't, see those around here, around in Houston, very often. Few and far between. I'll come across one or two, and so I had to pick some up, and they were priced so insanely like good, I could not pass it up. First up, we have Transformers on HD DVD, right there, and you can barely see it, but it was on sale for 99 cents. So I was like, all right, come on, man, I gotta pick this one up. Has this cool slipcover on it as well, so very cool. As the the Megatron and Optimus on the actual case itself. So very cool. 99 cents. 12 Monkeys. Had to pick this one up as well. Very cool. Yeah, all these were on the cheap, so I was like, why not? Swordfish, which is a great movie. I love this movie quite a bit. 99 cents. So I was like, all right, cool. Just to add to the HD DVD collection. Everybody has to have Monty Python. At least one Monty Python movie in their collection. And this one's a great one. The Meaning of Life. Fantastic. $2. Man, and they had so much more stuff there. Like, it was just, I could have spent a lot more time and a lot more money in that place without even question. I had to pull myself away. And we have the HD DVD season 1 of Heroes for $4. The best season. This one was the one that did it all for me. Fantastic show. The first season, anyway. Then it kind of started just dropping off slowly, but this was phenomenal. I could not pass this one up for $4. Great season. I've seen this, just the first season itself, I've seen this like, oh my god, like so many times. But to add this to the collection was awesome. And then I got some actually one title that I've been looking for quite a bit, and I hadn't managed to find like the right one, and there it was, like sitting right in front of me. The Man of Steel digibook here with a lenticular cover, $8. This is the Target exclusive, as you can see there, and it was brand new. It has the used price on it, but this was brand new. As you can see, it still has like the Target exclusive stickers and stuff like that. But yeah, did not, for some odd reason, never had this in the collection, and had been looking for the perfect copy of it. It was literally like sitting right in front of me. The other one that I'm looking for is the Man of Steel tin, with the symbol. That I'll come across at some point, but $8, I could not pass this one up. Awesome. And then I picked up Misery. It's a Shout Factory release of Misery on Blu-ray. $15. Doesn't have a slipcover. Looking for a slipcover. So if you guys know where to find one, hit me up. But yeah, fantastic. Had to pick up Misery. This is a classic, of course. And then to round out my pickups at the movie trading company, Criterion release of Moonrise Kingdom. Right here. $25. I had a 20% off coupon for this, so again, I could not pass it up. Fantastic movie. If you have not seen Moonrise Kingdom, this is such a great watch. Highly recommend this one to everybody. But fantastic. Again, has a the used price up there, $25. It's brand new. It has the stickers and everything still there. It's not resealed or anything like that. So very cool. Yeah, so those were my pickups at the movie trading company. I absolutely love that place. I know that I think they're also called Vintage Stock, I believe. Um, I don't know how the branding it works with that, but I went to one of those out there in Dallas as well, and it was great. Did not have the as much selection as the movie trading company that I did go to. I was like absolutely floored with that place. But yeah, definitely looking forward to checking out another location at some point. I only had a certain amount of time there in Dallas, so yeah. So I was super happy, super stoked with what I picked up there. I also came across a place called DD's Discounts, which if you guys don't know what DD's Discounts is, it's essentially like a Burlington or like a Ross kind of place, and just I tend to go in those places like real quick just to kind of scope out what they have. Sometimes they have some cool action figures and things like that, and yeah, I saw Nintendo Switch controller, wireless controller at that. It does it's not a rechargeable, controller, but it takes batteries. But I thought very very cool for $25. This thing usually retails for about like 40-ish. Got it for $25, and it also has like the mappable buttons on the back, which is very very cool. And we have about like 3 switches in the house, so I figure another wireless controller like this wouldn't hurt. But yeah, really cool find there. And then I got the biggest surprise there when I was walking down the aisle. I spotted this from like down across the way, and right as soon as my eyes met with that thing, I like did like okay. I was gonna say I ran over there, but no, it was more like a slight jog. And I that this one was like, oh my god! I had it in my hands, and I was like, yeah, I'm not letting this one go. This is going home with me now. And that's this guy here, a 20-inch Mario action figure with 7 points of articulation. I have plans for this guy in the house here. I'm gonna make some sort of setup. I'll just say that. I have plans to make some sort of setup that includes this guy. But this is amazing. Like, I saw this guy, I'm like, okay, I have to pick this one up for the simple fact that I don't think I'm ever, as much as I really, really want it, I don't think that I'm ever going to get that the Target Super Mario on the pole, on the flagpole. I've always said, I was like, that thing's gonna be mine one day. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Hey, if you know people, if you know someone that knows someone that can get me one, awesome. I will absolutely take it. But in the meantime, this guy will do just fine. Um, like I said, I got some plans, some cool plans for this guy, and I was so excited and ecstatic to see it just again sitting there on the shelf. It was just there, and I got it for $25. It's $25, which is insane to me that this cool figure was just sitting there. So again, very cool find. Supremely happy. The trip to Dallas was so worth it. Just in the cool finds that I did get. Yeah, so super stoked on all that. And I was so excited. I just wanted to share with you guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are probably like, oh yeah, movie trading company. That's my go-to. I've never heard of it in my life. So it was all brand new to me, and I'm so stoked that I came across that place. Let me know in the comments if you guys know of the movie trading company, and if so, what kind of cool finds have you seen there? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I just want to do this quick video to show some of this stuff off that I got. Again, super stoked. I'm gonna dive right in and start going through a lot of this stuff. Cannot wait. Anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up. If you dug it or found it informative in any way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because I will be coming back with more videos as always. And with all that being said, we'll catch you next time.